So hi everybody, welcome back to another video. This is a sit down one. It seems quite a while since I filmed a sit down video. It probably hasn't, but it seems it. Okay, so this is March favourites, or as I like to call them now, what March has been about. So March has been about for me. Let's start with probably the most obvious one. My new glasses, which I am going to wear throughout the video, which have pretty much been constantly on my face. They are my new glasses. They are Marc Jacobs. I treated myself to another 2 pairs because I am finding more and more that I'm having to wear glasses more often. So the 2 pairs that I got in March have a slightly stronger prescription, and they just work for me. They're better. I'm finding the times, not that I need glasses all the time because I don't, but I'm finding that when I don't wear glasses, I just really can't see stuff as properly. So that would be age, etc. It happens to the best of us, and that's fine because you can get some really nice glasses, and these I absolutely love. Obviously they are frameless, so my last pair had like quite a thick frame, but these are obviously frameless. They're really comfortable, really light on the face, and really like these. And then my other pair, which I probably should have shown, but I forgot to bring them down. My other pair is like probably like a, I'll say like a nighttime pair, if I'm going somewhere really nice. They're like black and then they have gold across the top. So yeah, absolutely loving these. These are probably my most favourite March purchase, or what March has been about for me. Your eyes are so important, so important. So yeah, that's them. Now what shall we start with? Shall we start with, although I only have 2, if we say like beauty products as such, but I'm going to I'm going to start with the one that I can't recommend enough. It is fab. Now I only discovered this, I'm going to say, a couple of weeks ago. It is the Garnier, here we go with my pronunciation, Amber Solaire. Did I say it? Garnier Amber Solaire Natural Bronzer Self Tan Mousse. Intense tan results in one application, no transfer to clothes. Hydrating coconut water. This is fab. Now, all through the autumn winter, I've been using, like, you know, one of the everyday lotions you get that gradually build up a tan, and I was using, it was another L'Oreal one actually, but it wasn't doing a great deal for me. And obviously we're going on holiday next week, which just sounds weird, that's come around so quick, and obviously it is getting warmer. I mean, today it's a very cloudy day. It's gone back to probably, you know, single figure degrees, but it has been getting warmer and sunnier. So I thought I'd switch up, and I'd never used this before, and I'm really, really impressed. Now, obviously you're not going to see much of the colour because I've got a sweatshirt on, but I think if I go like that, you can see, and then you can also see it's a lovely colour on my arms. I mean, obviously we've got a bit of a different colour going on there, as you can see, because I didn't tan my hands, and I apply it with a tanning mitt. So I need to do something about this, but the actual colour is great. So what I've started doing, I'll apply this probably like twice a week at night with a tanning mitt, and then obviously I will shower in the mornings. It doesn't transfer onto sheets, it doesn't transfer onto clothes. The smell is not, you know, really offensive. It's quite a fresh coconutty smell. It's clear, it doesn't stain anything, and the colour is lovely. And I can really, really recommend this. Now at the moment, now I think I paid £14 for this in Boots, And at the moment, I went into Superdrug yesterday to get a lot of my holiday makeup toiletries, and they were doing a special offer that you buy one of these, you get the second one half price, so I picked up two. It is really, really nice, and it's going to give me a lovely colour for Florida. I mean, I'm hoping I'll tan through it, but I really just don't want to go like white. So I'm really pleased with the colour, so I can totally recommend that, and it's lovely and easy to apply. I'd recommend putting it on with a tanning mitt. I guess you could use your hands, just give them a good wash after, but it works well with a tanning mitt. So yeah, really recommend that one. Okay, so the next one is the Body Shop Breathe Calm Balm. It's from a new range that they do. This is eucalyptus and rosemary with 100% natural essential oils. It comes in a little pot like this, and it's actually like a balm, and what you do, you apply, it smells incredible. So relaxing. Yeah, this one's called Breathe. So what you do, you can apply it anywhere. She says you can even apply it on your lips. I did start to put some on my lips. I don't think it suited my lips, but I apply it on my wrists, around here, and you could just smell the eucalyptus and rosemary, and it really does relax me. I tend to put it on a lot in the mornings. I tend to dab some on like when I've got all ready and everything, and it's really, really nice. Really recommend the smell. I think they do a body wash in the Breathe range. They do an essential oil, and they also do a body butter, I think. But I thought I'd just try the what's it called, the Calm Balm, and it is lovely. It's really nice scent, so recommend that one. So they are my two like beauty body bits. Well, I haven't really bought many new beauty body, I think because my mind is completely, now I've got to the point, because we go on holiday next week, my mind is now in complete holiday mode. So I'm just like, everything I'm purchasing really tends to be for the holiday, which I might or I might not do a haul on, not sure yet. We'll see how it goes. Right, so they're the two beauty items. Next, I think we will do candles. A couple of candles that I've been loving and burning throughout March. Right, the first one, I've had this one in the kitchen. It is the DW Home Cafe Creations Butterscotch Mocha. You know I love my coffee, and this doesn't disappoint. I've almost used it up. As soon as I get in after the school run, this is lit. It's just, if you love your coffee, it's amazing. So yeah, that has been lovely. But then DW Home candles, all their candles tend to be great anyway. And then this one I've been burning in here. This is the Woodwick White Tea and Jasmine. Burnt quite a bit of that one too. That's lovely and fresh. And obviously it crackles. I mean, there are imitations of Woodwick you can get. I think Home Bargains do an imitation of it. I think even B&M do, but you honestly do not get the same crackle as you do with the Woodwick. And I actually got this one in the sale at Boots for, I think this was £13, and then the other day for when this one's finished, they'd put the large ones down to £10, which is a complete bargain, because if you go to the shop in Milton Keynes, they're like £26, £27. So yeah, lovely. So that one's been in here, so loved them throughout March. Next thing, started a new book. I finished, now where are we? I'm trying to remember. The last book I showed was the children book, the book you wish your parents had read and your children would be glad you did. That's it. I finished that. Incredible. Really makes you think about parenting, your own parenting. Amazing book. And I've started a new one which is equally amazing. I did show this in one of my vlogs. It is Happy Sexy Millionaire by Steve Bartlett. I love Steve Bartlett anyway. He's on, been watching him a lot on Dragon's Den as well. He's really inspiring to me. And in this, I mean, I'm on chapter, I think I've almost finished chapter 7. I'm on page 80, and he so inspiring. It says unexpected truths about fulfillment levels and success, and it has really, really struck a chord with me. He talks about his beginnings when he was a child, and obviously he talks about how he's become a success, how he built his business. Amazing, and a lot of, for me, not so much unexpected truths. I think a lot of what he's saying, he's confirming a lot of what I knew anyway, but still so good. And it's like, it's good as well to like read a book and you think to yourself, yeah, oh god, yeah, someone else thinks that way too, or someone else sees it that way too, or whatever. And it is a really, really good book. I am thoroughly enjoying this book, so I'm going to try and finish this one before we go to America next week, and then I'm going to take another one with me to read in the few seconds I imagine it will be that I get in between the chaos. So yeah, really, really good book. Totally recommend this book. Right, next one. Coffee beans. Coffee beans. Coffee beans always make me happy. I constantly use coffee beans. I tend to, 9 times out of 10, I will use Bewitched coffee beans. They sell them, obviously Bewitched is one of my favourite coffees, and they sell them in the huge bags for about £17, and one of them lasts me absolutely ages. But the other day I was running very low, and I wasn't near a Bewitched, which I tend to get in the next town to me. So if I don't have Bewitched, then I tend to have Pret, which I can easily pick up at Tesco's. These are a lovely bean, rich and chocolatey, which is how I would describe it. It's quite a chocolatey, oh, I can smell them. Even through my congestion I can smell them. It's a lovely coffee, really nice coffee. So I'll normally use Bewitched, but if not, I will always go back to these. And these were the first type that when Anastasia bought me my machine, I chose these ones. And these are probably, next to the Bewitched, these are my favourite. So really recommend these coffee beans. And this little bit up here, this is like one of them things that like closes. It keeps it closed for you, nice and fresh. Then obviously you can use the bit to measure out your coffee beans if you wish, but I just tip them in nowadays. Got that from Amazon. But yeah, great coffee beans. So I've been loving them in March and every month really. Okay, where are we? Next one. Should do a couple of cleaning products, I think. Cleaning, nothing exciting at all. Because I have been very poorly, as I've probably mentioned 100 times, and my cleaning has took a back seat, I would say. Don't get me wrong, I've still kept the house clean, but I haven't had the same energy to do what I normally do. So couple of things. Let's start with the most basic. I get through so much of this stuff. I always stick with Ariel. I always use Ariel gel. I think the gel gives it a better clean rather than the capsules, and I get through loads of this, absolutely loads of it. To me it cleans really, really well. It gets all the marks out the clothes, and it just feels like it's give it a good clean. So I always use Ariel gel. So it's either the colour one or the green one. So yeah, really, really basic, quite boring, but I've used a lot of it in March, especially being poorly. I've washed like blankets and, you know, all bits like that, you know what I mean. So yeah, and then the next one is a bit more exciting. The Lenore In Wash Scent Boosters Daffodil and Vanilla Flower. Now this is a lovely, lovely smell. I've actually repurchased a second bottle of this out there ready to use because I haven't got that many left in here. This is lovely, lovely smell. Really like this smell. Now I use these on duvet covers, you know, the bedding, towels, bathroom mats, cushion covers, things like that. I don't use it on like everyday wash because, well, I just don't. You'd just be using loads, wouldn't you? You know, every time you put a wash on, you use these. But I do use it on like the things I just said, and it such a lovely smell. And I think you can actually buy the capsules in this Daffodil and Vanilla Flower. I think probably if I ever see the liquid in it, I might try it. But it's a really, really lovely smell. And the softener as well. I've seen the softener, but I've got loads of softener, so I didn't get that. But that's really nice. Really recommend that smell for your washing. Okay, I think we have one more. We have one more. I'm going to have a sip of my tea. As you can tell, I'm very nasally still. This is just me now. I accept it. I will not let it beat me. I will carry on as normal. Right, okay. We have some new vinyl. I just love this album. I love Ed Sheeran, full stop. He is so talented. He's such a cool guy. He's such a nice guy. He writes excellent songs. He's just an all-round fab guy, and I love Ed Sheeran. So this album is actually my favourite Ed Sheeran album ever. I used to constantly listen to it on Spotify, and then I was in HMV the other day and I saw they'd brought it out on vinyl, so I thought I have got to get that. Amazing. I'll read out the playlist, song list. Tide, Shivers, First Time, Bad Habits. Love that song. Overpass, Graffiti, The Joker and the Queen, Live Your Life, Collide, Two Steps, Stop the Rain, Love in Slow Motion, Visiting Hours, Sandman and Be Right Now. I'm sure you've all heard the album, but incredible. Absolutely one of my favourite albums of the last few years, I would say, and I just love it on vinyl. And of course it's got the words to the songs, which 99.9% of vinyl have. Just love it. So been listening to that lots in March. And I will finish with TV. When I've done these favourites, some people have messaged me and said, oh, what about your Netflix recommendations or your TV? Now, lately I have to say, for a long time, I haven't been watching hardly any TV, and the only thing I can say about that is time, and because when it gets to a certain point at night I really can't stay awake anymore. But I did finish, I believe this was early March, I finished And Just Like That, basically Sex and the City. I watched all, was it 10 episodes? I finished it, and I'm so glad I did. And it was really important to me to finish it because it was a big part of my life years and years ago. I was obsessed with it, so it was really important that I finished it, and I am so glad I did. And I loved the ending, and apparently they're doing a series 2, which I can't wait for, so I'm really glad I stuck with that. And then I have started, but I have only watched probably about half an hour, 40 minutes of the first episode, and that is Hidden on BBC iPlayer. It looks very good. It looks right up my street. She seems a pretty good actress. Don't know her name. Let me know in the comments. So I think I will enjoy that. It's a little bit slow, but I can see that it's going to get quite, you know, juicy. Yeah, so that's Hidden on BBC iPlayer. So I will work my way through that as and when. So yeah, that is my TV. That is March. Not particularly exciting, but nonetheless, the things that I've been loving and using, I think probably the most thing I've loved the most is this. Really like this. Lovely having a tan again. Makes me feel better. Yeah, really recommend this one. Yeah. So, bring on America. Bring on Disney. So, I'm thinking about doing a haul of things that I have picked up for America. There's a lot. There's a lot, I'm not going to lie. There's a lot up there. It's still in the bags because that's another job. Everything needs taking out and ironing and sorting and blah, 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 blah. I could go on and on, but I'm not going to bore you. So I think that could possibly be a haul that is coming up in the very near future. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my What March has been about, and I will see you soon for another video. Bye.